John? John? Hey, John? We're
Oh,
recording, buddy.
hey, sorry, sorry. Hi, everyone. I'm John Bauer, CMO and obnoxious spokesperson for Game Phoenix. I'm joined by our founder and developer extraordinaire, Josh Klun,
Hey,
to tell
John.
you to tell you all about this exciting new technology we call Game Phoenix. But first, a sobering statistic. In 2021 so far, over 22 million tons of electronic waste has been thrown out so far. It's crazy. That's over 4 million tons per month, a little under 1 million tons per week. Folks, we are throwing away over 100,000 tons of electronics a day. That's like throwing away over 800 laptops every second. Game Phoenix hopes to reduce that amount by providing an online platform where gamers can trade their old physical games with other enthusiasts by mail. And while we can't be certain how much of this electronic waste that I just mentioned comes from video games, we do know that it's estimated that a single disc will take anywhere from several hundred to over 1 million years to decompose. By allowing gamers to connect with and mail these games with each other, we can ensure that this electronic waste, whether it's a new PlayStation 5 disc or a classic Nintendo cartridge, stays out of landfills and continues to bring gamers hours of joy. Let's look at how it works. All right, going to gamephoenix.co. I'm going to log in using my Google account, although I just could have easily done it with my Facebook account. Now, lately I've been playing Halo 5, and while I've gotten to 100%, I'm not the type of person that actually wants to replay these games over and over again, so I'm going to list it on Game Phoenix. I'm going to let them know that I own it, and since I keep all my games in pristine condition, I'm going to add it in excellent condition. Now, I should point out that Game Phoenix does let you catalog all your games, and you don't have to put them up for trade if you don't want to. But in this case, I do want to trade it, so I'm going to make sure that the Make This Game Available to Trade is selected. And I'm going to click Add. And up here, it lets me know that I added the owned game. And if I click that, it actually shows me my entire list of library of games on the Game Phoenix platform. Now, I've been hearing really good things about the latest Tomb Raider game. So I'm going to look up Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm going to click that, and after doing some browsing and looking at some of the screen captures, maybe even scrolling further down where we've got some videos, I decide that I do want that game, so I'm going to click I want it. Again, we want it for the Xbox One, and I'm going to click Add. Now here's where the Find Trade button comes up, and you can click that, and it'll actually look to see if anybody else wants it. Oh my gosh, somebody else wants it. Laura Gamer wants Shadow of the Tomb Raider, has Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and they want Halo 5. This is perfect. Now, Josh is going to help to make this move a little bit faster, but I'm going to click Trade. Then you see here it says Suggested. I'm going to click Propose Trade, which gives me a chance to back out just to make sure that I certainly want to trade this game, which I do. So I click Propose Trade. Now that's going to send Laura Gamer, aka Josh, an email, and they're going to let them know that I have this game, I want to trade it, and I also want the game they have. Now, this normally would take, however long it takes the other person to check their email and go through the click buttons. But since Josh is helping out here, we're going to refresh. Oh my gosh, they accepted it. We can see it right here. Okay, now that I know that they accepted it, I'm going to take my game, put it in an envelope, and send it. Once it's in the mail, I'm going to let Game Phoenix know that I ship my own game. Click that. And Laura Gamer is going to do the same. And then assuming it's a couple days from now and I get my new game, it's in great condition, I click, I got my new game received. All right, now everything is complete. We have the suggested, the proposed, the accepted, and the completed. Both of us get a boost to our reputation score you see here, and we're going to enjoy our new games and be really excited with the fact that once we get tired of the games, we can trade them with somebody else and keep the game going. So that's how things work from a user side. I'm going to hand things over to Josh to talk a little bit about the technical side.
Thanks, John. I think you're really going to enjoy Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Not having traveled out of the country for this last year, navigating Lara across the streets and cliffs of Cozumel was an amazing escape for me personally. To make sure we could help as many gamers as possible have fun while keeping games out of landfills, we implemented Game Phoenix as a responsive web application designed to be totally usable on desktop, tablet, or mobile devices. On the client side, GamePhoenix is built on JavaScript ES6, React, and Material UI. That combination allowed a backend developer, like me, to build out a responsive user interface quickly and efficiently, without having to design all the widgets myself. The client-side application communicates with the backend using standard REST calls via the standard JavaScript Fetch API. On the backend, GamePhoenix is implemented as a set of services, all of which are written in Kotlin using the Spring Boot framework. Kotlin has gotten really popular in the mobile space since Google adopted it for Android, but honestly, I can't recommend it enough for backend development. Its combination of flexibility and pragmatism makes it my absolute most productive language to develop in. Spring Boot is a useful tool because it allowed us to get every aspect of the platform we needed, from the REST interface to backend services and database integration, completed without any overhead. While a full microservice architecture would have been overkill, we did want to set GamePhoenix up for future scalability, so in addition to the core web API, there are separate services to perform matchmaking, deliver emails, and import game data. Each of the services, as well as a Node.js web application and Nginx reverse proxy, are managed as Docker containers, so they can easily be deployed individually without affecting the rest of the system. The whole system is deployed to Google Cloud Platform, leveraging services like Compute Engine and Cloud SQL. This combination gives us fine-grained control over deployment of our services while enabling easy snapshots, encryption, and backup of our data. Back to you, John.
All right. So that's how GamePhoenix plans to revolutionize the classic gaming industry and keep these cartridges and discs out of landfills. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to go to GamePhoenix.co today to set up your account and start trading games immediately.